It's really easy for our spaces to get cluttered, but today I'm sharing 5 things that I actually avoid purchasing for my office. Welcome to our channel here at Learn, Do, Become. We are here to help you out of the overwhelm, so please make sure to subscribe. First is decorative boxes. I know it feels enticing to go find a bunch of cute things that you can put on your shelves or in your closets or all over your desk. But typically when you buy a lot of decorative boxes or containers, you don't actually have an idea of what you're going to store in those items. If you do have a plan for what you're going to store in them, typically long-term storage or additional specific supplies, that's great. But you don't want to have boxes where you just shove random papers or items because you're just going to end up with a lot of extra stuff. Second is all the markers that look really fun. I do have a set of markers that I keep on my desk that I use every single day, but then I always find more sets and I think, oh, these are really cute. And then I look at all the boxes that I already have from like 5 years ago that I still haven't used. And then I found these other ones I thought would be good for my planner. And finally, I just have to stop. I need to finish using these markers or give them to someone who is going to use them. But having more and more pens and markers and things that feel fun to buy end up just giving you a lot more stuff that you're not actually putting to use. Third are little tiny notebooks. These look so fun, honestly. I think I bought 3 of these. But the reason why was because I was thinking, well, maybe I'm going to use this to track, gratitude, or maybe I'm going to put some ideas in here or things like this. That's usually not how I work. I actually have a bigger dream journal that I use for my dreams. I keep most things digital, and when I buy these little booklets, and I have probably, 15 of them, I just don't end up using them. So while they do look fun, unless in your mind I am going to use this to track this specific thing starting this month, then just don't buy it. It'll save you a lot of time and money and space. Fourth are desk caddies. These look really fun. When you see them at the store, you think, oh, I'm going to be so organized if I have them. But typically they end up taking up your flat surface space. It's something else you need to dust. Nowadays, most of us aren't typically using things like paper clips and scissors and staplers and things like that as often. And so if instead you can just use your drawer space for the few things you do need and then keep your desk clear, that's really going to help you to have more space to do your creative work. And then you don't have to feel like you're managing all the stuff on your desk. Finally, it's knickknacks or stress relievers. Now these always look really fun on TV, and if you actually have them and love them and use them, then I wish you all the best. But what I find is that it turns into toys or distractions, and we think, oh, I'm just going to relieve my stress for a minute. The best way to relieve your stress when you're in your office is to create a step command central and have a system so you can sit down, do your work, then you can go outside and breathe and get fresh air and relieve your stress. But don't get a bunch of toys and things to have around just to avoid doing the work that actually matters most. Figuring out the optimal things to keep in our desk and in our workspace, it's obviously a process. And as you can tell, yes, I have tons of markers and I've purchased things that maybe I don't use. What I encourage you to do is encourage myself to do, is to be deliberate about what we bring into our space. Because the more clear space we can have, the more focused we can be when we actually sit down to do our work. And then it starts to feel exciting and fun, and we can actually accomplish the things that we set out to do. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you. Please make sure to subscribe, check out the other videos that we have. I want to help you out of the overwhelm. I want to help you have that balance in your personal life, in your family, in your work, so you can wake up excited and go to bed content. See you soon at learndobecome.com.